Yambanga nae maboko polele motema nanga mpembe yambanga na mariage yambanga na bosoni banzela nyonso okotelinga na motema nzoto nanga na pesio.
My name is Pauline Neto. I am the founder and president of the Children of Congo Foundation, based in Lafayette, Louisiana. We're working in an organization for the need I find here. I was here 7 years ago on this spot, the same spot here. I was here 7 years ago when I came to help a Saint Etienne school. Then I found the need of orphanage. To go to school, you needed to pay $1. More than one child have to pay $1 per child, but not having enough, they have to make shift for who is going to go to school that month. That's why when I went back home, I said, what can I do to help? That's how I started the foundation. The foundation started with paying tuition for students for at least 2 years. Then the need of having an orphanage, seeing that we have too many orphans in this area, we started the Children of Congo Foundation Orphanage.
Okay. My name is Aaron Senni, and I'm a retired helicopter pilot. I flew both in the Army and in the Gulf of Mexico. This is kind of a passionate thing for me to come to Africa to help out the children of the Congo. I thoroughly enjoy traveling and traveling worldwide, and this gave me the opportunity not only to do something that I enjoy doing, traveling, but also doing something special for the children here in the foundation, the children of the Congo, to be able to help maybe just a small portion of the children in the world who need so much help.
We just got a donation from a lady, a nice lady from Mbujimai, who came here. A couple of times she passed by going to pray on a mountain and find the children outside, and just decided upon herself to come to bring this food last Sunday. She brought bread, 2 gallons of 5 gallons each of oil, vegetable oil. She brought bags of sugar. She got salt. She got dry fish, which is very expensive. I could not even buy it for the kid this time. And she had the rice. I don't know how many kilos of rice she has here.
That's about, I'd say at least 10 pounds of rice.
Yeah, 10 pounds each of rice. That make 20. She got onion. She got the small little sardine the kid love to eat, but recently with the financial situation, it's hard to give them this. But this woman of God, tomato, she got tomato. And she got this, this is caterpillar, which is edible. because it has more vitamin in there, protein, I mean. So she got all this just to show that she cares about these children. She does care about these children because not everybody, this is the very first gift, donation, I can say, we're receiving from somebody else than people back home, which is telling me that little by little, people will know about these children in needs, and they can come and to help them. She told them to pray for me. You pray for me so I can get more and bring back and give you more. I praise God for what she did today. I could not afford this fish for my kids, but somebody thought about it. We never buy this oil before, but today somebody thought about it and they brought this oil for the children. And anything given to these children, we put it in God's hands. The well was done when I was here on my sabbatical. When I saw the water they were drinking, it was really, really not healthy. It was dirty. A big barrel in the ground where the water was coming from a spring, coming into that, and that the water they were drinking, that the water they was cooking with. Then the need came when I was here. And being here, when I'm saying being here, that was 7 years ago. I was here and we did build the water to prevent water-based, water-related disease for children.
My name is Seth Minix. I came to the Congo to work with the Children of the Congo Foundation to help. Well, I came here basically just to meet the children. I really wanted to meet the kids because I heard so many things about them, so many great, awesome things, how smart they were, how fun they were. And also, I wanted to be able to help the organization as a whole. This is such a great organization. Besides the fact that I had never been out of the country before, and this is just a culture shock, like just this has turned my world upside down. My favorite part has got to be meeting the kids, because they will brighten up your day. Like, if you're having a bad day, all you have to do is look at these kids, and they'll bring a smile upon your face, because once you hear some of their stories, just knowing how hard their lives have been, and some of them don't have any place to go, some of them don't have any parents, any relatives, even any relatives that they know of, just knowing that they wake up every morning and they still have a smile upon their face and they still want to play and do what kids normally do is just, it's amazing to see. I think that this experience has changed me 100,000%, because before, and I think that this can be said for a lot of people that travel to Africa and travel to third world countries, that once you come here, you have a different perspective of your life, and you have a different perspective of the world in general.
I knew Pauline and Andre from our church, the Grace Presbyterian Church in Lafayette, Louisiana. And I believe it was almost 4 years ago, I think I approached Andre and said, hey, do you mind if I tag along for a trip this coming summer? Because I knew or at least Pauline was coming to the Congo. And he says, sure. And we'd like to have you to come. I thought about it for about a month, and I thought how selfish it was of me to spend all this money just to come to the Congo, not really knowing what I'd be doing here. And I asked Pauline, I said, Pauline, why don't you let me just give you the money, because it's going to cost $4,000 or $5,000 for me to come, just for the travel and the lodging and food while I'm here. And well, my ears are still ringing from the resounding no when Pauline says no, she wants me to come. And so I came, and not really knowing what I was getting into. After I got here, it kind of grew on me, and when I was leaving, it kind of I kind of regretted leaving, and I started looking forward to coming to the next year. The first year that I came, back in 2010, I had just returned from Australia, visiting my sister who lives there, and on the farm that she lives on, she has no water wells. She uses cisterns, and this water is something I'm very interested in. And I came to Africa, and Pauline was telling me how it rains 9 months out of the year, and the other months, basically May, June, and July, it doesn't rain, and I'm looking around and I'm saying to myself, where are the cisterns? Why don't they capture this rain so that they have water during the rest of the year? And so I went back home and I devised a way to build a cistern. In 2011 we did build a cistern. I used an above ground swimming pool. We built a cement block retaining wall, and so we had, I think it was an 18-foot diameter by 4.5-foot deep swimming pool, which holds about 7,500 gallons, and we built that in 2011, and they've been using it since. It's dry right now because they used all the water out of it. We have had some problems with it as to how it should be built. There's some improvements that we need to make, and this year I came prepared to build another cistern for the pig pen, because water is a big thing, especially in this part of the year.
Okay. We have established a pig pen, we're raising pigs. We started with 5, and now we have around 20. Actually, at one point we had 40, but we lost at least a lot of pig because of the disease. They came and sweep. The area is too small. We realize that the area where we have our pig is small. That's why we're trying to extend the area to prevent them from dying, like we lost close to 20 pig this time. And we're doing that so we can have money to get this orphanage to become self-sufficient. Then the agriculture is like crops. We have a cassava and corn by season, because it doesn't just grow every time. It's a by season, so we have that. So it can help the children for food and money if we have enough to sell out.
Ok, je m'appelle Maximilien Kabongo. Je suis abbé, prêtre ici. J'enseigne à l'Institut Chitenye. Je donne les cours de français, de musique et d'informatique. Alors, je m'occupe aussi de l'encadrement des jeunes dans ce milieu, dans ce village de Bakwandaba. Il y a beaucoup d'enfants sur la rue, beaucoup d'enfants abandonnés. D'abord, si les parents meurent, les enfants qui restent sont traités de sorciers. Alors, les restes de la famille, les grands-parents, les oncles, les chassent, les envoient au marché. Mais il y a beaucoup d'enfants sur le marché, ici en Moujima et qu'ailleurs. Alors, où il y en a qui restent dans la famille, mais les autres membres des familles ne prennent pas soin d'eux. L'État congolais n'a pas une organisation en rapport avec la prise en charge des enfants abandonnés ou des orphelins. Et alors là, c'est un problème sérieux avec les enfants abandonnés.
Je m'appelle Jean Juvenal Kalobo. Je suis ingénieur en bâtiment et membre de la fondation Children of Congo Foundation. Nous avons démarré les projets de la fondation ici à Nienvoa, à Benakabamba, au Kasaï oriental, en 2007, avec Maman Pauline, qui est donc la présidente de la fondation. Quand elle est venue pour la première fois, elle était venue pour assister les enseignants de l'école de la paroisse Saint-Étienne. Après, donc, elle a eu l'idée de réfectionner un peu l'école parce que l'école était abîmée, il n'y avait pas de parafouilles, les parafouilles de l'école. On a rangé les toitures, on a fourni certains matériels de bureau. C'est ainsi qu'est née cette idée de créer l'orphelinat Bishadi Children Home.
A safe place to be. They don't go in the street begging for food like all the orphanage we see. And the structure is set that they have food for the entire month, and they have a clothing, and they have people taking care of them. They're not just in the street like all the orphanage we saw children going during the day in the street, and in the evening they come back. And it's clean and neat, which is important for the cleanliness of the children, or for the health of the children.
Here, what we're trying to do is give the children a chance to start out life. They're able, at the orphanage we have here in Niamvoy, the children have nurturing at the orphanage, living right across from the Catholic school, and I think this is a great thing that we have the Catholics and the Presbyterians working hand in hand to raise these children. They're able to go to school, they're able to go to the Catholic Church here, and the priest here does try to help us out as far as the development of the children, moral development and religious development, which is very good.
We have at the orphanage a staff of 8 people. The 8 people, there are 2 ladies, young ladies, that take care of the children like during the day and during the night. They stay there every single day, and they cook and clean the house and make sure the children are well taken care of. And we have one mother, a grandmother, they come every day to clean the children's clothes and iron the one she can iron, and bring a little bit of cleanliness to the orphanage. She's like a hygienic mom. One guy who is in charge of the entire supply, food supply, animal food supply, water supply, everything there. They call him intendant, superintendent. So we have the manager who oversees everything. We happen to be a lady. Then we have 2 guards. They stay during the day doing other stuff, and during the night, one leave, and we stay with one to guard the house. And the last guy we have is the man in charge of the pig pen and the fish pond. I want a bright future for these children. I want them to not be in a street. I want them to be responsible adults. I want them to have education, because education in a child life is everything. I want them to be given a chance to have an education that will bring development in this background village. So with educated people, when you educate people, you educate a nation. That's what I want.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Mkendi Kennedy, j'ai 11 ans.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Ndea Marie, j'ai 7 ans.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Kalombo André et j'ai 11 ans.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Mbelou Prisra, j'ai 12 ans.
Yambanga nae maboko polele motema nanga mpembe yambanga na mariage yambanga na bosoni banzela nyonso okotelinga na motema nzoto nanga na pesio.